So years ago, we bought one of the George Foreman Lean Mean Fat grilling machine grills. It came with 2 trays. It had this big of a surface, so not huge, but enough to do four little burgers. The only problem is the coating was starting to come off, after, 15 years of use? So that doesn't make, that's not horrible. It's mostly down in the valleys where you have to scrape the grease. So the food usually sits up top. It's not that big a deal. The nice thing about this, it has solid legs. So the tilt is nice. It sits nice. Any grease that's in the lid drips down, hits this, comes down, gets fully captured and kept away from the hinge, runs down these side things, down into the tray. Perfect, right? So you figure, all right, we'll get a George Foreman 4-serving grill and panini, even better, blah, 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 whatever. Figured, okay, that coating's starting to come off. I'll look and try and get a new one. This one looks about the same size. If you look side by side, well, sort of side by side, looks about the same size. It only comes with one tray, but it slides out and it looks a bit deeper, so it's probably twice the size of the other ones. And it slides back in, sorta, kinda. Well, it's supposed to, yeah, there we go. It slides back in, so it stays in place. So you can move the grill around and the tray stays attached. Okay, so far so good, right? It has the green and red to tell you when it was done. Okay, great. Lift it up. Size is about the same as that one. First thing to notice though, if any grease drips down the lid, and if you're doing hamburgers, grease will drip down the lid, where does the grease go? Right down past the hinges onto whatever's down below. Okay, not great. The hinge is all open. You get grease down in there. Down in that section, that's where the cord comes up through to the top section. So you're going to get grease down in on the cord and everything else. This wobbles all over the place, which is not ideal. This one, yeah, the hinge moves, but it's self-contained and no grease can get down in it. The other annoyance with this, on the new one, is it does fold lower and the cord can wrap around here. Okay, great. It folds like an inch smaller. Okay. This folds up to hold the cord. That's not great. It'd be better if it was just in place. And it's plastic, and it's, I don't know how stiff, it seems like it's a, you can squeeze and it moves, so it's not super durable. Hopefully it's at least, heat resistant. But again, you're going to get grease down through all in here. It's going to go down through these hinges, down through here. It's going to get all in where the cord is. Because if you look from the back, the grease from this lid is going to come all down in here, getting in the hinge section, down here, down in the grease, down all over this. This is going to get completely, the grease is going to get in behind the heating element and soak back in. Because when grease is hot, it runs. So this is on a tilt, it's going to run down in these gaps. Needless to say, we're not keeping this one. This is brand new. This is going back because that is 100%. It's more sturdy. Check. The feet don't move. They are built in. You have a, is it a little bit taller? Yes. So what? So it takes a little bit more space. We've never, there's a little tiny bit of discoloration on the bottom. For 15 years of use, this is perfect. A little bit of discoloration here again because of scraping the grease off the coating came off. This thing, we've never had grease down in the hinge area for 15 years of use. I am fairly certain this new one, I would have to spend 45 minutes to 1 hour cleaning back in this area to get all the grease out and wipe all the grease out. And I still wouldn't get it because it would go down in between where the cast iron or whatever metal this is and the plastic. It would get down in those gaps. It would get in the hinge. There's no way to clean it in the hinge. I don't know what they were thinking, or if they were thinking. I would think that somebody would. That's industrial design, right? Somebody should think these things. They didn't. So, George Foreman, 4-serving, grill and panini, definite thumbs down. Not even going to try it. I mean, it didn't even make it past the, okay, clip the plug off, or clip the protective thing off the cord. It didn't even make it past there for quality of use. So, yeah, that's going back. Definitely do not recommend that. I recommend these. Wish I could find those. Don't recommend this. And that also means don't necessarily trust online reviews, because this is the one that had the best reviews. I don't know what they were thinking. They obviously don't know about grease or cleaning up, but then again, most people don't clean their stuff. So who knows? But yeah, definitely do not recommend this. Don't buy it, because you will get grease all through here. Yeah, just don't buy it. Don't get it.